Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build Emily's Flower Shop. So on the last one, we did these two flower buckets with the little handles. And then we also did this water can. And I think they turned out pretty cute. So we have more to do in that that general idea. I think, what do we have? We have one more water bucket maybe? Let's see. First of all, let's scooch you up and see all of our little doodads that we've got. I've got them a bit more organized. I've put all the little flower pots down in some of the holders so they're not strewn all over the place like they were. Okay, so we have, yes, a water bucket. So we have the second of the K10, and we want our metallic material. Do I have any left from that first piece? I'm sorry, I did a different project today, so everything got kind of blown all over my desk here. And there it is. That's not big enough, is it? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a new piece. It's okay, we have some more. Just make sure that there's just one, because see, this is the second one. I had two of them together when I cut that little piece. Didn't know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this out more better. So it's my mom's 70th birthday today, and I made her a little basket out of, it was just, honestly, it was an Amazon box I had laying around. Well, I saved it for that reason. But I went and got some material that I knew she'd like and some jute cord, and I've been watching people do these online, like at night. That's kind of my fall asleep to lately. And she had this just like little plastic blue basket in her back room by her chair. It didn't really match anything, and she absolutely loves the one I made her, so yay. And I just did a 15-second short just to show it off, and I had 300 views in 30 minutes. I was like, oh my goodness. And then it kind of died, which that's fine. Way more than I ever thought I'd get overall. So it was pretty awesome. Okay, so now we need to cut out a little. It's not wide enough. I don't know what else we use this for later on, so I'm just trying to be a bit conservative because I do not have this actual material in my stash, because this is sticker. And I learned we do kind of need to stick this onto the back of that, because if you just glue this up and this comes undone later, we're gonna lose the pretty side. We're gonna just be stuck with the white paper in the back. And then we're just gonna trim it up, and I did try to use my blade on this on the first time, and it gets stuck on the sticky. So gotta use the scissors. And yes, they gum up the scissors too, but at least the scissors will cut them. I feel like I'm sitting in dark. I have different lights, unfortunately, that are very bright, and I had them on today. But unfortunately, I can't use them because my overhead camera puts a shadow over the whole workspace. So it feels very dim in here right now. I know it's not. It just feels like that. Okay. So now when we roll this, now, okay, if you're following the book and you're like, wait, what about the red space? So if you watched the last video, I explained this. So if you were to cut this here and then go straight down and straight across, there would be a little extra triangle space here. And that's what they have here. And they say no cutting. It's down here. This is what we're doing in the water bucket. No cutting. It's this little space. And then when you fold it over, it's just a space. It just gives you a little extra thing to glue. I've done enough of these that little dotted line is enough for me to glue. So really they're just giving you a little extra on the dotted line. But I don't really see the point in that. So I'm just using the alcohol glue that they gave me in the kit. And I did not cut the tip. I did poke it with a needle a couple times. And yes, I have to keep repoking it. I did it before I started today. I remembered. So now we're just going to roll this around. Oh, I forgot about my double-sided tape. Oh, I used it on the other one and it worked good, but oh, I already got glue on here. Nope. Take it off. I'm gonna use my tape because I can. I have this score tape. It is 1/8 inch and it is perfect. Double-sided, not too hard to get the second side off, which is usually the case with me and double-sided tape. So I am just going to run it right up along that edge. Maybe. Come on. Now this is on the gray paper, not the silver side. And now when we roll this over, I'm going to put it right at the edge of that tape and fold that in. And you weren't even. Damn it. Oh, don't pull it off. I will just have to even it up. I slipped a little on the bottom. That's okay. It happens. This tape is great. I've used it on everything. I've used it on this. I've used it on paper. I use it on material, a lot on material. I like it on material. But I forgot I had it. I tuck it in a drawer and I absolutely forgot that I'd had that there for a while. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim up those edges. It's going to set skinny side down, okay? Make sure you pull all that gunk off your scissors, or you go to use it next time and forget about it, and it's like, ugh, what is stuck on my scissors? I will clean them better, but it's fine for now. All right, now we need some of this medium black wire, and I know that because they're showing us peel it again. So it's the one that we can peel off, and we need, we need 40 millimeters, which is 4 centimeters. And where did my ruler go? I need to get, it's funny, I have the really big metal one, but it's big, it's cumbersome, it's difficult to use when I just want something small. I have this, which is a nice little bendable, but then I have like the yellow ones that come in the kit that are just like wobbly, and that's not enough. So unfortunately the clear one, but I lose it because I have a, other than under this, I have, all my workstation is smoked glass, so it's like a smoky glass, like a black tinted glass, and that will just disappear on top. I just use this to smash down the wire, put the little bump up or down, and then try to smash it. Cutters, that's what I need. 4 millimeters, right? No, 40 millimeters, 4 centimeters. Okay, and then we're gonna strip it. So I learned last time, if you've got little needle nose, you don't have to strip off the whole wire. Maybe you can do it with your fingers. I couldn't. It was just, the wire is a bit sharp and it's very small, and I couldn't grab it. But if you have needle nose, so I'm just gonna cut away just a little bit on the top, but I need to expose that wire all the way around. Okay, and then grab it. And then just pull it out. Booey. Boom, boom. I almost said booyah. Like, why? I don't say that. What? Okay, so now we're gonna go, we wanna go 2 millimeters up and 2 millimeters out. So it's gonna make a up and out, up and out. So I'm not gonna measure. I'm just gonna go right at the tip of my pliers here, and I'm gonna go straight up. So if that's out and down, now I need, yeah, so we want like an S. And on the other side, it's gonna be the same thing. Just make sure you're going both either up or down the same way. Okay, so this one I'm gonna go down, and then right after that I'm gonna go up. And then we're gonna flatten it. Oh, see. Okay, I'm not quite even there. So, and now we're just gonna round the whole rest of the bottom, right? We're just gonna round it. Oh, that was horrible. We want to round it so that these edges come in. Why am I in so much trouble? It's this wire. It's very difficult to work with. So we want those points to be pointing up. Just kind of obviously using my fingers. But is it going to be perfectly straight? I mean, perfectly even? No, not by a long shot. This side is a little bit flat. I wish it was a little bit rounder though. Oh, that was better. Now this side. Okay, now, oh, we need, we're gonna have to, we need to go on each side. So now we're gonna have to unbend it. So it fits. I want that seam in the back. A little bit more. We want it just below the rim. We want those to go on each side. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to glue that flat side. And this is just so we don't have just a point of contact. Even though it's small, it's better than a point, I gotta say. Mini kits just give us a point of contact. So I'm kind of squeezing it in to get it where I want it and then releasing it. So there we go. There is our little water bucket to go with our watering can and our flower buckets. Okay. Whoop up, please don't come undone. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna do an oil can. So let's make some room here. Move the wires. Okay, so we need a golden rice bead, which, as we know, is what I call, and I think most people that I know, is a golden seed bead. They're the little itty bitty golden ones. Littlest ones I believe we have that are golden. Okay, so we need that, and we need a big golden plate. Okay, so come here. I don't want to come out. They call them plates. I call them bowls because they're slightly curved, like a bit of a bowl, or down curved. And now, yeah, none of there's a couple more, but none of them have their hole centered, and I hate that. But so we need that, and we need the champagne wire. Okay, small coppery bead. Is that as shown? And it is not. Oh my gosh. I think it's this one. Yeah, because it's coppery. Oh no, wait. That is the same, whoop, but smaller. So small, okay, small coppery bead. So I believe there's 2 sizes. This, and we don't have, I know I'm gonna bitch about it again. We don't have a material list for me to compare to, but it's a bit of a coppery bead, I think. Yeah, I think that's, okay, we're gonna go with it. And then a silver half round bottom bracket. Okay. No, it's smooth. It's silver. I'm just making sure nothing's inside of these because I've done that before. No, it's like a half circle. Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's this half circle little silver, smooth. Okay, and then what was it? The champagne wire, 23 millimeters, so 2.3 centimeters. Cutters, okay. 2.3. Okay. So we want to take the half silver half round bottom bracket and place the big golden plate on top of it. Okay. Whoop. Are you? There you are. I was like, okay, glue webs are all over already. And we just started. Lovely. Whoop, careful, I just drug it all the way down. So the hole's not going to be centered in this one because, and then I've already looked because on my last one I had one that was centered and I used it. Now all these others are off-centered. So I'm going to make sure that it's pretty centered on that silver piece, okay? And then we want the small coppery bead. So we'll put okay, so we have 3 layers there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't. Okay, and now we want, with our wire, we want to cut a 10 millimeter, so 1 centimeter, and that will leave 13. Which is 1.3, and yeah, well, I always cut a little bit big, sorry. Okay, so, oh, here we go again. The 10 millimeter, so the 1 centimeter, is supposed to go in this rice bead, this seed bead, and it doesn't fit, of course. So I'm gonna do what I did last time, which I don't know if it helped, but mentally it helps. I'm gonna kind of put a little bit of a point on one end of this with my little sanding file they gave me, while I try not to bend it completely out of whack. Which I did, so let's straighten that back out. Put a little bit of our glue on there. Huh. I lost the seed bead for a minute. And then try to see. Oh, I got a little in there a little bit. Okay, not all the way down, but just a little bit, and that is enough for me. Please stay. Okay, there we go. So this now is going to go down into the coppery bead. Does it fit? Yes, okay. So put the glue on the other end. Stick that down in there. Coppery bead is not even by a mile. Okay, and then this little one that was the 13, we want to go up 7 and then curl it. So literally I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to give it a nice curl on there, and then awesome. Now we just get to glue the point onto the gold plate. And I think the back should touch a little bit on the bead, on the copper bead. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom, but I'm also going to put a little bit up the back. So hopefully it will, well, not hopefully, because I'm going to make it, I'm just going to make it touch some of the silver, the coppery bead. Of course you're stuck to my tweezers. Why would you not be, right? Okay. Give it a second to set. Just set, 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 set. Are you falling down, handle? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. So there, a little oil can. My top champagne wire might be a little bit long. I don't want to undo it, so we're gonna leave it. Okay. Okay. And that, 2 of them in half an hour. You guys, I don't think we've done that like this whole video, and we're up there. We're what, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14, 15, 16, somewhere in that. We're in the mid-teens, and I don't think We've done 2 items in half an hour, like it all in any of them. So we're just gonna keep on rolling through them, right? Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. We're gonna do a candlestick next. So what do we need? White wire. What did we have? White wire? Why don't I remember white wire? We don't have any white wire. Oh, I wonder, no. Let's see, I wonder if they wanted us to use some of our wire from the this from our lighting. But I don't know if that's strong enough. I hate when they have us use wiring anyway. So it doesn't explicitly say use white wire from the wiring kit, but there is no other. We didn't get any white wire, you guys. We got this silver wire. We have this very, very skinny silver wire. We have the bronze wire. We have the medium black wire, which we can strip off to make silver. We have the champagne wire. We have a little bit left of the thick black wire. And we have these little bits of thin black wire. No wire over here, no. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Maybe it's tangled up in those. Those are all the plant things. I'm just making sure that everything white has something attached so it's not a sneaky little bit of wire I missed. No, there's not. So one of two things happened. Either we got our white wire missed, or they want us to use some of the white wire from the lighting kit that they did not, but they did not specifically say from like the white lighting kit. So if you don't have a stash, you're probably going to have to use wire from your lighting kit. I am fortunate enough to have a stash of extra bits and baubles that I have brought along the way. Because see, these are going to be our candlesticks. And I have some white wire in here. So I'm going to use some of this white wire, but what? Just trying to see how much I have of what size. Those are the same. And I need, how much do I need? 80 millimeters. So 40 millimeters, so 4 centimeters each. Oh, don't. Those are almost long enough, those two. One of them is. Let's see, what else do I have? That's 6 and that's 4. Those will work. And they're the same wire. Okay. And also, if I didn't have white wire in here, I would have went and used white wire from my stash, because I hate using a lighting wire from my current project. I don't know why, I just don't like it. So I have these 2 bits. Looking for my ruler and it's right in front of my face. I have a bit straightened out. This is why I don't throw. If it's less than a centimeter, I'll like throw it away. But if it's, you know, that, I keep them. You never know when something is going to come in useful. Okay, so I want 4 centimeters. That is almost right at. So I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to measure them out. Okay, so there's my 2 40 millimeters of the white wire. Okay, now we need the champagne wire, and we need 68 millimeters. So 6.8 centimeters. Okay, and then says silver bead. I love that, as shown. 4 of them. So I believe these are going to be little seed beads, which is weird that they don't tell us it's a rice bead, because now I'm so confused. Oh, because they're not, these are a little bit rounder. Two. 3 and 4. I don't see any more, so I think we just have 4. Okay. Small coppery bead. Okay, so like the one we just used, where we used, remember we had 2 sizes. I know I saw another small one. Where is it at? I believe it's stuck. Really? Damn. There we go. Did not want to come out. Is that the small? Yes, that's the small. Okay. So small coppery bead, golden 5-petal receptacle. They're in their names. Okay, so it's just a little, like little gold flower. I think it used to be like a charm or something, and they cut the charm part off because there's a little extra metal there. Okay, and then golden 5-petal receptacle, 2 pieces. What? And then golden 5-petal receptacle, 1 piece. Okay, error. That golden 5-petal receptacle, 2 pieces, are supposed to be the small golden plates. And then the golden 5-petal receptacle is the big one. So that is just a typo. They just got their bits mixed up. So we're gonna get 2 of those small plates out. Yep, they're gonna be a pain to get out. Now, I mentioned this when we first worked with these. Make sure they're not stuck together, because look what it is, 2 of them are together. So those are the small ones, and I'll show you in comparison to, that's the big one. That's one we just used. Those are, let's see. So that's the big, and these are the small. So we want the 2 small ones. All right, so we're gonna take our champagne wire and we're going to cut it 55, so 5.5, and then that'll be 13. So 5.5, and then, yep. Okay, so we've got 2 pieces of champagne wire now. We're gonna take, oh wait, don't skip, Missy. The golden 5 petal receptacle. What are you talking about? These silver beads are, please go, please, oh wait, which, I need 8, which is the small piece of champagne wire. They do fit, but they're tight. So 1 needs to go, 2 of them need to go, 1 on each end, but the one on top needs to beat down a little bit. I mean, they're right at the edge there, because I can push them down onto the mat, but getting it, wow. So they're supposed to both go on a little bit. I'm just saying, I don't know. Okay, this one might be. Wow. So yeah, these definitely aren't seed beads, because the seed beads don't even fit inside. So these are definitely a little bit bigger. I would kind of bore out the center, but I've already got them stuck on here. Oh, be careful, people. Oh, look what I did. I bent that sucker perfectly in half. Like, that is perfectly. If I wanted to make that, I would have never made it that perfect. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Straighten out. Okay. Let me try to take them off. And then one, I'm going to actually straighten this out. No, go go straight, go flat. Okay, and then I just have a little auger right here. It's just, honestly, just a little pointed, I don't even know, stabbed myself with it earlier. I was replacing batteries in the car fobs. And I was hoping that if I just kind of would jam it in there, it might open up those holes a little bit, but I don't think so. Okay. Well, not my brand new one. Back to our good old blade, right? Just be careful. Oh, God. It's not holding it still. I feel like I want to cry in a minute. I don't know if that did anything, honestly. I have no idea. Not really. Why? Why, people? Don't you check first? Check your products, make sure that your instructions work. There's only 4 of these, so it's not like, oh, well, maybe one's got a small hole, just pick another one. Yeah, no. Okay, that one went on a little bit more. It's got the tiniest little bit sticking out. Okay, I got it just a bit. I mean, really, we don't need that much. We just need a bit. Okay. Come on. I thought that one, I was like, oh my gosh, that one just slid on, but it missed completely, so that would be a no. I'm gonna end up losing one of these. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I could stick these on double-sided tape and hold them down, but then I've got to peel them up to push this through it, and I don't know if I peeled it up, if these would stay in or not. Trust me, I've thought about it. Oh, I had you. What are you doing? Oh, I am so I am so flustered right now. I don't want to end up pushing that one back off. Why, people? Why you do this to me? Did I miss a step? What am I doing? You want to know the funny thing? That bigger piece, I got to make a U out of it. Like I made accidentally with this one. Okay, a little bit. Come on, just give me a little bit more. What if I helped you in the square part? No, I'm just bending the wire now. Ugh. Okay. I've got it just a little bit on each end, and that's gonna have to do. So we want to take our flower and put it flat side down so the decorative little circles are up, and one end of this is going to go down into that. So oh, that's why we needed some of that wire to go through the bead, so we can get the wire to go through there. What am I trying to poke in here? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. My brain is so rattled. And oh, we're almost at an hour. Wow, you guys, this took us a bit. Okay. Not totally my fault though. I don't feel like it's totally my fault. Okay, real quick, I'm going to put a little bit more glue because I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of that bead, because the bead is going to sit on the top of that flower petal thingy, and we want our wire up straight. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a second. Let's see if we can get this finished. I don't know. Okay, so now we want to take our B, which is 55 millimeters, so 5.5 centimeters. Now we want to bend it in half with 5, oh, don't lose the bead, with 5 millimeters here in the center. That was almost straight, and honestly, I'm not redoing that. So I will just even us up. Okay. Oh, we're about 7 millimeters, but we're close enough. So now we want to go down and then back up at this. So I went a little bit too high. So what I'm trying to do is just make this wave with the heights being about roughly the same. So now we're just gonna mimic that on the other side. And I'm just literally just tweaking it till I get it how I want it, because I'm not the best with these tools, but they're better than like tweezers or my fingers. So I'm just kind of just keep going until I get the outcome that I want. Not quite there, but almost. We're getting closer. I got 3. This last one is just not doing quite what I want it to do. Oh, we're better. Are we good? I think I'm good with that. Is it perfect? No, but it's, when I first saw this, I went, yeah, no. So that I even attempted it and got it kind of sort of decent. I'm surprised. I'm a little bit squished on this one is just not quite cooperating. Okay, it is what it is. All right, so we want to, now we got to put the silver beads on these ends. Are we ready? Because, oh boy. But these don't have to go like down. Oh, you know what? They don't. They just need to go on, right? Okay. Let me just try to kind of jam them on there like we did the first time, without ruining my wire. Wait, what? How did that one go in? I gotta actually glue that one. What? Y'all saw the struggle was real with the other two, right? Y'all saw that. Is this one? Maybe not. Of course not. You wouldn't. I can't. I said one time somebody was telling me, quit whining. I don't know what I was going on about something. And I said, you know what? I can be a very effective 2-year-old when I want to be. I can. Try one more time and then pull out the big dogs. Okay. So, wow. I don't even know what to say. Now, the little tiny golden plates are going to go, like, if they're a bowl, they're going to go like the bowls down, like a regular serving bowl. Like the middle part is down, so you have the sides up. And that's why that wire didn't really need to go through the beads, because we're just setting those on top. Oh, if you would just stay on top. Okay, then we have not lastly, because we have the candles, but this is going to sit right on the base there. And now we need the holes to go up and down, so I'm going to put some glue right on the bottom of this middle little bump thing, and then set that right on top of that bead. Oh, it came off. I was like, what? Stuck to my finger. So that's what we have. We have the two silver beads and the 2 plates, little gold bowls or plates, and then that brass bead in the middle. And now the brass bead is going, remember this bit, the base that we made first? That brass bead is going to sit right down on top. That's why we needed a little bit of that wire to come through. Ooh, where are you going? What are you doing? Okay, what if we put the bead on the bottom first? That seems to be not as stable. Okay, so we got the brass bead down here. Come on. Put that glue back on the bottom here. Is this going to be top heavy like the cup too? I don't know. We'll see. It's a really nice design though. I like it. I'm sure we're in over an hour, but we're going to finish this. We just have to make the candlesticks real quick. As soon as we get this all to stick. Are you going to stay? No. Let's give it a minute to try to set before I tilt it to show you guys. Because I want to tilt it and give you guys a good view, but I want this to set. If I just leave you like that for a minute. Okay. So we're going to fold in half and twist it as shown. Wow. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to fold it in half. And then literally just twist it all the way. As tight as you can. Got to where my fingers couldn't twist it anymore. No! No. Look, it's white. It's like our black, and I just cut it, pulled it off. Okay, hold on. Ah! Can I do it? If I don't do it, let me try it because I have more of this. So let me. It's getting this part, so I'm wondering if I flatten it instead of leaving it in that big circle that I did, if that will help. Not sure if I'm on camera, sorry guys. Try not to, I mean, I got the bottom tight. Now I'm not trying to tighten it anymore. I'm trying to actually twist the top so that it's not cutting into that material. Okay, that worked. Got just a tiny little loop at the top. Okay, let me get another little piece of this out. Please let me be able to do that again. I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to squish it as much as I can. Before I start twisting it. Okay, now we're just going to twist to start. Is this different? Oh, I think this is thicker. We'll see. Yeah, once this is a thicker wire. I'm okay with that though. I'm okay with that. So, and then what they said is to color the tips black, and I'm gonna quote this. Paste it on the plate and paint it with the black water pen. You know me, no, right? Where did my new markers go? We want some flamage, right? So I'm gonna paste, I think, the closed end, this where we fold it in half down, because I think that'll give it the best support. And so then it's kind of gonna look like we have like two flames on the candle. Now this is my artistic license I'm taking, so if you want to just do it black, if you want to put the other end down, however you want to do it, you know, just make it look you. I'm just kind of playing with it. I think I need some more red. I need a bit more. Can you please just stay upright? Thank you. Upright and even would be really lovely. I mean, I know I'm asking for a lot there. Oh, that's just marker, guys. I didn't cut myself. That's just marker. So I'm going to go 2 twists. The first one was just 1 twist, and I don't think that's quite big enough for the candle. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So now let's try this. I know it's a pain because I didn't cut that lid won't fit on there, so it dries, it gets clumpy and dries every time it sits for more than just a minute or so. Sorry, but it is how it is. I know, having issues. It's my life, guys. It's not just today. It's not just this build. If you watched any of my other builds, issues is my life. Okay, please. No, don't break it on there. Okay, everything freeze. If you're not freezing, freeze. Great, the plates are coming off. Everything's coming apart. Stay. See, I wish there was a way to make this alcohol glue like instantly dry. Poof, dry. Please stay. Okay, I'm gonna lay it like this. So, what do you guys think? I like it. I wish this was more secure though. I wish that I don't know how to secure it though. I don't know how you would change that, but that's the only point of contention I kind of have right now, is this area. So I am going to lay that flat, try to let it dry, and whew, yeah. We got 3 things done. Okay, I gotta say that is dang cute. A little oil can is very, very, very cute. Okay, so we did the oil can, we did the water bucket, and then we did the chandelier. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. And what do we got next? Next we have an oil lamp. Okay. And then a seed pot ornament, small frame, and then we make some tools, a whole page of tools, a page and a half of tools, and then so 1, 2, 3 more pages and we get into flowers. 3 more pages, did you hear me? Then we get into the flowers. We haven't even got to the flowers yet, you guys. Woof. All right, if you are still here, God, you are rock stars, because that chandelier was a little rough, but I really super appreciate you guys. Like, you just don't know, like, you're awesome. So thank you again, and I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.